problem is it's pouring rain. I'm in the middle of the tent, which is in the middle of the air mattress in the middle of the lake, in the middle of the rainstorm. Update on the water situation. It ain't good.
Like many of us, I've got dreams of a life on the water. Liveaboards, houseboats, overnight sails with friends. But you know what boat stands for? Bust out another 1,000. Unfortunately, those dreams just aren't in my budget right now. So today, we're gonna build the world's cheapest houseboat, using just supplies from Walmart and some stuff I found in my parents' shed. We're gonna cook a meal, enjoy some drinks, stargaze, watch the wildlife, and wake up to a lovely sunrise without breaking the bank. Let's see how it goes. So this experiment started with the idea of building the world's cheapest houseboat using a floating air mattress and a little tent on top. So first off, I wanted to start with the tallest air mattress I could find to maximize my distance above the water. We'd add our little tent on top, bring along some of the comforts of home, a cooler full of food, and I mounted the trolling motor to this little piece of plywood that I found to push us along to our anchorage of choice. A houseboat or liveaboard could easily cost you over $100,000, plus maintenance, docking fees, fuel, etc. I'm aiming to keep mine under $1,000. Let's go get set up. Rug number 1, rug number 2, canoe paddle, hooded sweatshirt, change of clothes in a dry bag, the anchor, anchor line, camera gear, more camera gear, cookware, fuel, fire extinguisher, ratchet straps, duct tape, and bug spray. Dry bags, miscellaneous poles. I'm hoping to hang a lantern at some point. See how it goes. Blanket, cook stove, snacks, tent and sleeping bag. Air mattress number 1, air mattress number 2, some extra line, a painter to tow the canoe, French toast supplies, water, lantern, tent poles, deep cycle battery, inverter, and trolling motor. So because I want to save my deep cycle battery as much as possible for propulsion, I'm going to use power from the car to inflate my air mattresses while I'm here on shore. Oh, these things are huge. Jeez. I think that it's going to take 4 ratchet straps to go around once. The air mattresses have these perfect little ridges on the sides. It's like they were made for this. The ratchet straps fit perfectly. All right, let's get the upper strap on. Now let's put some stuff on top. Okay, I got these rugs, thinking that I might need some puncture protection. If we have a rowdy party or something on here. Oh yeah, there it is. Rug number 2, excellent. I'm thinking that before it gets too heavy, I ought to get this thing floating because dragging it across the ground with a bunch of weight on it definitely seems like a recipe for disaster. Whoa, I'm actually way more excited about this than I thought I would be. I was gonna say it looks legit, but to be honest, it looks sketchy as hell. The next step was to get everything I needed for the night on board without poking a hole in the mattress or dropping anything important in the water. Look at that! And with that, my beautiful houseboat was complete. We are underway. Got the canoe behind me because every good yacht has a tender. This thing is a little bit hard to navigate with. It's like air mattresses weren't designed to be used on the water. I'm just checking, and the pumps are above water, solidly above water. That's what I'm gonna refill in the middle of the night. I'm gonna hook those up to my, oh crap, there's a log. Ah! Okay, I cannot hit any of those logs. That was way too close for comfort. The current kind of meanders around here. I have very limited steering authority. Really have to anticipate what's up ahead. Yeah, a puncture would definitely suck here. All right, I am currently about a mile in to my little voyage here. I think I have about another 3/4 of a mile to go to my anchorage, sitting on a piece of plywood on 2 air mattresses strapped together. Actually quite nice. Got some fellow boaters coming up behind me. To be quite honest with you, I can't average much more than a speed that I would describe as a gentle drift. But you know what? I got food, a cooler full of beers, the moon's just come up. Where do I want to go? What's the rush? Here we go, anchor's in the water. As soon as the sun went down, the mosquitoes came out in force. Bug spray's sort of working. Why didn't I bring pants? I'm an idiot.
Get out of my swamp!
Wow. Thought it wasn't gonna rain. I thought I was gonna get away with it. I'm just gonna duck in before I get soaked, I guess.
So the problem is it's pouring rain. I'm in the middle of the tent, which is in the middle of the air mattress, in the middle of the lake, in the middle of the rainstorm. And so all the water is pooling right where I'm sitting. Yeah, the floor of the tent is soaking wet. I don't know, there's like one little tiny cloud. I swear to God, on the radar, it's like one little circle passing over me. You know what I didn't bring? A towel, a towel. I did not bring a towel. Okay, I'm outside the tent. You know, the problem with carpet, of course, is that it absorbs a lot of water. And it is still raining, though not as hard. Hopefully I can wait out the rest of this rain. Oh man, my pillow's outside. My inflatable pillow. Great. Hopefully it stops raining completely. I mean, the water's just pooling on the air mattresses. Like, there's no way for it to get off, really. Oh, I guess I could step on the edge and let the water off. Oh, there we go. Jeez, that's crazy. The plant is doing well. I'm happy that the plant's doing well. All right, so right now I am in the process of reinflating. Got the inverter back in the deep cycle battery. A little surge protector so I can reach all the way over. And yeah, you know, gotta reach down there and switch that on. Maybe I'll get in the canoe to do this. I also need to bail the canoe, but first, gotta firm this up. There's a big gap here. We are well outside the realm of anything related to the intended use of these things right here. This is crazy. Okay, I gotta get in the canoe and try to bail it. A pint at a time. Good morning. So I ended up putting the fly from the tent down on top of the plywood. Since my pillow was wet, I used this life jacket. It stayed pretty dry. Minimize soak through here. The irony is I've got two super nice air mattresses underneath me that I had to sleep on a piece of plywood. It is a beautiful morning though. Hard to complain about that. Mattress update. They are holding. Lost a little bit of air through the night. Before I make breakfast, I think I'll put the drone up for a quick little flight.
Time to cook breakfast to get the full houseboat experience. I brought my trusty Coleman stove and supplies for French toast. Oh yeah. Try not to get any dead bugs in there.
Slice number one's almost done. Okay, so with all the rain last night, the current has picked up a lot, and yeah, not enough thrust from the tiny little motor to push this thing all the way back upstream the 2 miles to our house. So Lisa is here. We're gonna pack some stuff up into the boat and tow this soaking wet raft back home.
This monstrosity.
Looking forward to getting off of here. Water's come way up yesterday, maybe a 1.5 feet. No way was I making it back upstream with that little electric motor. Just wasn't gonna do it. So, very thankful for the tow, sweetie. Amazing. Wow. Well, that's it. After a night on the water. And a rescue. Are you still happy with your decision to stay at home last night?
Of course, 100%.
So, to recap, massive rainstorm last night. I slept on that piece of plywood because the mattresses were flooded, and that was, relatively speaking, dry. And then the water went up about 1.5 feet with some crazy current, so my wife had to very kindly come down the river and rescue me this morning with a tow back up to our house.
Overall, I'd call this a success. Yes, we failed at achieving luxury on a budget, but I did get to spend the night on the water, wake up to a gorgeous sunrise, have a breakfast of French toast, see some wildlife, and now that I'm back on dry land,
How nice is this?
I can admit I had a good time.